Alrighty, so here we have Lake being played on the Xbox One. This review code is courtesy of Whitehorn Digital. So thank you guys for the review opportunity here, the publisher of the game. So in this game, you play as Meredith, who took a break from her software developer job, software company job, to go ahead and fill in for her dad as the local mail person in her hometown. So you drive the. You drive around delivering packages. You just drive around the mail truck, and you can hit the right button on the controller to bring up the map. This shows you all of the letters and packages you have to deliver. Here, it shows you the various places. Like here's the service station. Here's the lumber yard. Down here are the cabins. I mean, and it's a pretty good sized map, honestly. Lots of packages to deliver. I use the left and right trigger to zoom in and out of the map. You can, if you need it, you can place a waypoint using the X button. You can also in some instances, you can even use autopilot. Alright, so here's one of the first packages you're going to deliver here. And you can toggle the radio using the Y button. That's kind of neat. So, 351 Main Street, come back to the back of the car. You pick which package you need to deliver, so that's this one here. And in case you're wondering, this takes place in 1986. You're wondering why this is VHS and Betamax. Alright, so I'm going to deliver this package here to the video store.
Welcome to the Flick Shack. How can I help you?
Got a package for you, ma'am.
Hold on. You're our new postal worker? Talk about not looking the part.
I could say the same thing about you.
You could, but you'd be wrong. I look exactly like I own a video rental place. If you were looking to cast a movie and needed someone to play the owner of a video rental place, you'd attach a picture of me to the call sheet.
True enough. I'm Meredith, by the way. Meredith Weiss.
Angie Eastman. So, what brings you to Providence Oaks?
Well, I used to live here. Then I didn't, and now I'm back.
I myself have been here for 6 years. Must have been in your didn't period.
Yep, that would be smack dab in the middle of it. What brings you here?
I used to live someplace else, then I moved here.
Touche, Mrs. Eastman.
Miss.
So, how's business?
It's booming. People in Providence Oaks sure like their movies. I guess it's because there's not much else to do around here. Might as well watch a flick, right?
You certainly have a lot of them.
Choice is everything. Nothing quite tickles the imagination like the right movie at the right time.
Maybe I should watch more movies. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Eastman.
Call me Angie. And here, someone just returned this, and it should be right up your alley.
The postman always rings twice? My kind of humor.
Well, I don't know anything else about you, Mrs. Temporary Postal Worker.
Miss. But touche, Angie. All right. I'll check it out if I have the time.
Take your time. This isn't exactly the most popular flick in the shack. And there's plenty of choice, regardless.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Angie.
Same here, Miss Meredith.
It's kind of cool that you can interact with people like that. And I want to come over here and check out these movies here because I noticed the poster back here says Back to the Present. And then you've also got Gremlins. That's kind of funny. Let's see what. Let's see, Blade Jogger. What's that one right there? What's that one? Sarface. The Brunch Bunch. I love how it's got like the actual photos of the movies, but the movie names are wrong. Let's see what? The story thriller photo display for Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh wow, High Voltage for Short Circuit. Oh, these are great. These are awesome. It's Back to the Present. We've got LGM. Let's see, The Friendly Dead. Repo Woman. Oh wow! Some of these, I mean, 19 Candles, The Maze for the Labyrinth. I like how some of them are the actual, pictures from the movies, and some of them aren't. Interesting. Oh, I thought that said the Terminator. It doesn't. It says the Terminator. Wow. Oh wow, the Kung Fu Kid. Oh, these are great. Oh, boy, I love that Gremlins. And there's the Bee. Oh wow, that's awesome. That's great. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to the game here. It's so great. So yeah, so you interact with the various characters, you deliver the mail. There's different story elements. You get to know people as you go along. My only real complaint with the game thus far is it doesn't. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of locations you can visit, but the world still kind of feels empty because there's really no traffic. I deliver the mail here.
Here's your mail.
There's really no traffic. Obviously, there's a person. There's people like walking around every so often. And yeah, I guess there's an occasional car here and there, but there's not as much. It's not, the world isn't as lively as you would think it would be. Another thing that I wanted to kind of point out is the fact that it's let me actually get out to the open here and show you a little bit better. So there's occasional car. But if you notice, the game kind of struggles. Now, this is on Xbox S model. That could be part of it. I mean, it could be Series XS.
Now isn't the time to Providence Oaks.
Optimized. But it definitely struggles loading certain areas. Especially those areas that you haven't been to yet. Like right here, I mean, you can kind of tell it's kind of struggling a little bit. Kind of chugging along. I'm not sure if it's going to be patched out or if that can't even be patched out at this point. Or rather optimized. I think it's just the way the game is, and it's going to be that way unless you're playing on a Series X or a Series S. I'm going to go ahead and deliver this package. But the game's beautiful nonetheless. I like the story elements. I like the fact that you can interact with the characters as well as you can. Gives the game a sense of life. 402 pints. Here we go. I like how you can choose different dialogue options.
Commander Grace, we have established communication with ground control. How do you wish to proceed?
Tell them we landed the rocket.
Ground control, we have landed the rocket. We will now begin our experiments.
Package for the Evans family?
Just a minute. Commander Grace, permission to explore?
Permission granted.
Yep, we're the Evans family. Could I just take that real quick? I'm kind of in the middle of a lunar landing.
Sure. Here you go. Nice helmet, by the way.
Why, thank you. I actually modeled it on the Apollo 11 crew outfit. Wait, what? Meredith?
Buzz Aldrin? I'm sorry. Who are you?
What? For real? You don't recognize your old best friend when you see her?
Wait a minute. Kay?
Great. And now I busted my colander. I knew opening the door in this thing was a bad idea.
I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you with the colander thing. The helmet.
Yeah, clearly. But it seems I'm not the only one who came in disguise.
Got me there. You've lived in Providence Oaks all this time?
Don't sound so surprised. But yes, I married Barry Evans. I'm sure you remember our high school star quarterback.
Mom!
Be right there, Commander Grace! Scanning for alien life forms. That's my little scientist back there. She's crazy about space travel, as you may have guessed, even after the whole Challenger thing.
Sounds like you're doing great. I'm happy for you.
Well, obviously a lot can happen in 22 years. So
I guess so.
So I heard you were back in town for a while. From Maureen.
That's right. I ran into her yesterday at the diner. The kitchen caught fire, so your Uncle Stan is gonna have a field day.
Nope. It's Moe's diner now. Like I said, a lot of things happened while you were away. Also, I work there now. At the diner.
That's great. Maybe I'll drop by sometime.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ready for liftoff!
Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't really have time for this right now. Can't get stuck on the moon on my own, and I have to get ready for work. See you around, Em.
Good to see you, Kay. Evans!
Commander Grace, hold up! You'll never guess what I just found.
You can say that again.
So obviously there's a little bit of tension there with the old friends. But I mean, all in all, it's a fun game. I like the dialogue. I like the gameplay. It's a very beautiful game, even though it does have its issues, performance-wise, on an Xbox One S model. But all in all, a great game, and one I would definitely recommend. I want to thank Whitehorn for the re-upping of this game. This game's great. One that I've been looking forward to checking out ever since I heard about its release, and I'm glad I was able to get a chance to check this out. If you guys have having to play this game, I definitely encourage you to check it out. It's a great game. It's a sim/adventure game that has you playing as a post lady in a small town. Can know the people in the town and her job and everything. So definitely worth checking out. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time. Take care and happy gaming.